little bit. What?
It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Yes. It is the first of the month. And me, like others, is in here to grocery shop. Now, the thing about my grocery shopping, it pretty much ends past the fresh produce. Not too much in the rest of the aisles that I'll be trying to get. After following Dr. Sebi, I pretty much turned my back on most of what's in the grocery stores for food consumption. But today, I'm gonna get me an eggplant. Ooh, these eggplants don't look appealing.
Ew.
They spotted.
Ooh.
I guess I'm not gonna get an eggplant.
These are right.
Good morning.
Aren't these right?
They are, but this should be a solid color. I don't like that.
It makes me get goosebumps.
Hey, Keisha. I got your message on my email, and I'm still gonna do a video because even the person you linked me to, it's still kind of confusing, and I kind of want to break it down a little bit more for the average person can understand. I'm having a good Sunday though. I hope you having a good Sunday too. I thought I was gonna get an eggplant. I was all hyped for that. The eggplant, it ain't looking like nothing. Well, I guess I'm gonna just get me a couple of zucchinis. These are zucchini. Yeah.
Fresh from the ground.
Now, if it weren't for the zucchini, my plant life would have ended quickly. But I do eat zucchini in all kinds of forms. Fried, baked, in bread, with pasta. So, hey Michael, how you doing? Excuse me. I'm in here because I want to get a few groceries. I found a recipe I want to try. Now, normally I buy red cabbage, but this time I'm gonna go with green, and I'm gonna make some cabbage wraps. Oh my goodness, that one was huge. A huge cabbage. I'm gonna make cabbage wraps today. I thought we was gonna make eggplant pizzas. Them eggplants don't look good at all. I tell you, the food quality is really decreasing. Give me a pastel. These are cucumbers. And this is how you can tell the difference because it's easy to get mixed up. Thank you, ma'am. That's what I asked you to do. But you were busy asking questions. Right. Yeah. Now, do you think that is a good thing or not a good thing to do? What you think? Where you going? Can you help me out, sir? Can you hold this bag open, please, so I can put it in? So yeah, I want to make me some cabbage wraps since they don't have I don't like the eggplants. But do y'all know the difference between a cucumber and a zucchini? It's very hard to tell when you just look at the color and the shape.
Which one is thicker? This
but
one's
this is a cucumber. The cucumber have bumps on it. And it has a stem. It usually has a stem. And I guess you're wondering, why am I explaining what food is? Well, this child right here don't know what the difference is. And he's not alone. Grown people, when I go up to the cash register, don't know what it is. And I have to tell them what I'm purchasing. Because we have moved away, so far away from eating good food, that we don't know what good food is. We don't know what real food, I shouldn't say good food. Because some people call all that processed and over salt and over sugared stuff on the shelves good food. But real food. So just in case you're wondering, that's the difference. The zucchini has a little stem on it that kind of look like the pumpkin stem. And it is in fact part of the pumpkin family. Cucumbers have little bumps on it. And this is usually what they make the pickles. This is what they make pickles out of.
pickles. So do you call that pickles?
These grocery stores is crazy. And this is the only part of the store I end up shopping in. And once I get my fill of the things in here, that's it. Ain't nothing in the rest of them aisles too much for me. Except, you know, yeah, I do fall off. Your girl is a foodie. She did grow up in America, so I still be getting my sugary stuff. So I do got me a couple of pies in my basket. But for the most part, I'm getting my little veggies. And I'm also telling you some of the foods that's very easy to grow from food. And one of them is cabbage. I showed y'all, if you check out my previous video right before this one that I did yesterday, I showed you cabbage, red cabbage that's growing, and I just cut the stump. It's growing from the stump. Wow. Now look, they got this in the bin for sale. And you see, it's still alive, even when you cut it up. That's strange to see a cabbage cut.
Yeah,
But it probably was a bad section from getting bounced around. Can you put this back where you got it from, sir? And I was just going in here to show you some of the things. Can you give me another bag, please, sir? Some of the things you can grow right from food. Isn't it pretty? I think cabbage is so pretty, and I found out it's widely used as an ornamental plant in places like Chicago. Chicago is a cold city, cold town, and and if you go downtown, you will see floral displays. And guess what? They will have cabbage in that mix as a floral display because it is such a beautiful plant as it grows. So that's how I found out, and that's what got me started. When I found out what plant that was, I said, are you kidding me? That's a cabbage for real? Yep, it was a cabbage. I thought it was some type of exotic flower that grow in the wintertime. No ma'am, it's food, for real. Yeah, and that's what I did with mine yesterday. I finally potted them because I rooted them. I showed how you can just root them in water. You don't have to do anything special. A lot of people are like, oh, I got a black thumb. Like, how black can your thumb be if you just take a dish, put water in it, and then put the stump in it? There's nothing else to it. I also showed how you can grow more onions from onions. Now, when I choose, I'm doing this video so you can know what I look for when I buy this. I look for bulb size that's relatively small so you can have a lot more growth time with this plant as opposed to larger bulbs. See, you want to have the Hey, Nurse Fine. How you doing this morning? So, like if you want to start with onions, this is one of those things so easy. You put it in a jar of water. Don't put the water past the roots. Sit it in that jar and sit it in the windowsill. And these will grow you some more. And to tell you how naive I was about growing, give me another bag, sir. I didn't think too much of it because, you know, you can't believe everything you see on YouTube. Good morning, Jeremiah. Good morning, Mello. Good morning, Michael. Now, y'all see, I'm just shopping for groceries in this one now. I'll just be bringing Facebook in so I don't be by myself talking. Because sometimes YouTube people don't show up. Anyway, this is the kind I was looked for. I searched for when I decide to choose which one of these onion bundles I will take home. I take home the one that has the smaller bulb because that means you're gonna have a longer time to grow. You've been waiting for me to come on. I wanted to come on yesterday, but my family showed up. And they don't like when I say off grandma duty, because they don't believe I have no time off of family duty. So I'm gonna stop saying that because that hurt their feelings.
Well, I'm one of them.
My son too, he a spoiled brat. He worse than the grandson.
What? My dad's not worse than me.
His daddy is worse than him. And as far as attention, he got to have 100% undivided attention. You know your daddy got to have 100% attention.
I thought it was always me.
You thought he was what?
Always me.
You like to have the flow too. You getting in bed, you picking it up. But anyway, onions is one of those things that's really easy to grow in your house, in a jar. You don't need a yard. And like I said, when I first did it, I was so naive. Let me back up. I done moved to a dark section of the store. Not enough light. Okay, there we go. I was naive, and I just put the little bundle of onions because I seen it on somebody's YouTube video they sent me. You said, hey, Nay, how long can those grow before you start with new? You can get a good month out of it. Mama 6 said she was growing it to 6 weeks. Me, I guess, to me, once the roots get so long in the jar and it's like real crowded in the jar, that's when I just go on and start again. But I'm quite sure that if I wanted to, I could put it in the soil and grow it outside, which I will do when the spring break. But you know, if you're doing it indoors, you know, you get about 3 rounds, full rounds of onion, you know, per bundle like this. And when you think about it, this 76 cents, and if you get 2 more bundles just because you took the time to put it in some water and grow it, you done tripled your money, right? Win-win, am I right or wrong? Win, right or wrong? Win-win. You pay 76 cents, you put it in water, you let it grow, because this is a live plant. This is not a machine. This is a living organism. It's alive. This is alive. And you can double and triple your money. When I seen it, I put it in the water and I didn't think too much of it. Matter of fact, I had actually forgot about it. Hadn't looked at my plants in a week. And I came back to my greenhouse, and the onion had grew up, you know, because I had a covering over it. It had grew up past the covering. And I was like shocked. I couldn't believe the onion had grew. I had chopped it out and everything. When I came back a week later, it was up to the ceiling of the greenhouse. And I was like, well, I'll be dog. It's true. So it really is true. You can grow food for food. And I didn't know that at first. And now You can't tell me nothing else.
Let me get on this side. You alright?
All right.
Alright.
Now you can't tell me nothing else. I'm always going to be looking for a way to grow my food. Oh. Getting me some limes. And I also want to start using food to start plants with. Somebody sent me a video and showed where they used lemons to start our seeds. Well, I got a whole bundle of grapefruit that I eat, and that's what I think I'm gonna do too, to start off some of my plants that I want to grow outside. Because after it grows so big indoors, then they be ready to go outside. That's what happens to my mint. I got a lot of mint plants now, and I want to populate my my backyard just like I had a side yard. Hey Queen, I know who I am. How you doing this morning? I'm just in here shopping, grocery shopping, and you know, amazingly, it ain't too much you can buy for me. It ain't too much I buy in this store beyond the fresh produce. I wanted to make some eggplant pieces, because I made that with my grandbabies and they ate it. You need to be there with me. Well, I would love to have a companion with me sometimes, because my family be tripping. But they eventually come to appreciate what I do, because they learning too from me. Although they don't choose everything that I eat, but I have turned them out to some things. Now see, look at this. I'm scared of this. Anything without seeds, yeah, this is a bougie store. You see up there at the top, up there, you see that's a whole lounge area to sit down. That's where you see me do my videos sometimes too. That's the other thing. It's very hard to get seeded fruits these days. There you go. And you know what? This year, I made sure that all the grapes that I bought with the seeds, I kept the seeds, and I did the I did the thing you have to do with seeds, because seeds actually take a couple of years to actually bear fruit. I believe my grapes are gonna grow this year. I don't know, because I think they say it's biannual, but I actually had grapes last year that grew in my backyard. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of them down there now so they can vine up the tree. But I think it take a couple of years to see it happen. I had a lemon last week with one seed in it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't mess with nothing without seeds, so you see, I look for them. We got several. I'm gonna back this up. Turn around. We got several versions of grapes over here, and seedless. That's crazy. I mean, I really don't understand why they went to seedless fruit. What was the point of that? It's hard to find. Same thing with watermelon. You know, they be stereotyping us with the watermelon. This a big black girl that love her some watermelon. But I don't mess with none without seeds. So look at this little package. It's only a few in there with the seeds in it. I don't mess with nothing without seeds. No ma'am. So Same thing with the watermelon. I don't touch no watermelon, no seedless. Woo. I'm messing up my camera. I don't mess with no seedless watermelon. And that I learned from Dr. Saban. I'm hoping that I net some grapes this year. And then y'all see me, I just, if y'all seen my last video for plants and growing, I just started my potatoes. So you patronize local farms. Well, yeah, if I had a vehicle, I would actually do that. I would actually do that, not only to just to support the local growers, but because you know, you can trust that more. Some of this food that be on our shelves be coming from Bolivia and Cuba and whatnot. And you really don't always know what you're getting. You don't know how it's being handled. You don't know how many trucks it's been on. How many, you know? And that's another reason why I do grow. Excuse me, y'all. Trying to get this camera back situated. That's another reason why I do grow. You seen some apples from Africa for real? So, see, that's a reason why you gotta wonder. What? Yeah, but make sure when I get home, don't ask me for nothing. Okay? All right? Nothing. I guess my family didn't want to hear my conversation with y'all. And it's not going to be too much longer. This video not going to be too much longer. Like I said, I came in here for originally I wanted eggplants, but I don't like the way they eggplants look. Yeah, I'll be checking for that China thing. I don't want nothing from Chinatown. And that's another reason why I started growing. Now, it's a couple of things that I do get that's not in the fresh produce, like butter. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate your support. You know, positivity don't pay. You know, ain't nobody gonna fly over here, this side of town. These stores trying to get rid of all their China products. Yeah, I bet they are. Now, I just got me a soda pop. I don't need that. That's not alkaline. Dr. Savior be rolling over in his grave. I'm trying to graduate one day. One day I hope to graduate to the point where that I can forsake sugar, child. But that's gonna be the tough one. But for the rest of, for the most part, the rest of the thing, I'm a veggie girl, and I do be eating my veggies. That be my primary diet. That is for real. That's not for play. Yeah, I thought that way because the same thing happened with cigarettes. If I make it a week, I should be done. But unfortunately, it didn't happen so simply like that. And I don't want it to take something catastrophic illness-wise to make me stop. Because with the cigarettes, because I thought I was having a heart attack.
Can I help you with anything? Do you need anything?
No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I had a episode. I don't like avocados, Queen. I have tried and tried it. I can't do avocados. I tried and tried it. I tried it, but I like oranges, and I got a bundle of grapefruit here. And so the only other thing I want to get is some butter and cereal, and I'll be up out of here. Make sure you're taking 10 CoQ10 for your heart. I'm done with cigarettes. I put them down. I haven't picked up a cigarette since July the 1st, 2019. I got you a few cases last week. Yeah, well, I used to be a cokeaholic, and only thing changed is I had this nurse. She was my daycare provider. She was a retired nurse from the military. 30 years she worked as a nurse in the military. And in her retirement, she was my daycare. She was running a daycare from her home. And she was like, Naomi, if you can't let them pops go, then please, whatever you do, get the ones without coloring. That's what I said. I didn't like, I was a Pepsi girl, only Pepsi. I didn't want nothing else, just Pepsi. And I used to eat Hostess cupcakes and wash it down with a cherry Pepsi. That was crazy. Why I didn't end up in some diabetic coma from that, I don't know. I can't tell you. But 30 years, I was a popaholic. So she said, whatever you do, if you can't put the pops down, then at least change to the non-colored ones. And that's better on your kidneys. So I did that far. So I don't even, yeah, that's the thing. You just don't get rid of that sugar, though. I changed from the Cokes, the colas, so that, you know, to give my kidneys a break. And still, I could do better. I'm not as bad as I used to be, because it used to be 2 liters a day. 2 liters a day.
Sorry.
Now it's just, you know, usually this time of the month, the first of the month, when I do it. Here's the last thing. I wanted some cereal. I get the oats because it's gluten-free. And I use almond milk. Now I'm done. This is it for me. I can't get too much because my help just left. He was bored. So I got something for him. He gonna want something for me, I guarantee you. I guarantee you when we get back home, it's gonna be something he would, even if it's just listening to him. I'm doing just like he doing me. Yeah, I love almond milk too. So that's it. I basically just wanted a couple of vegetables. Oh yeah, garlic. I need some more garlic. I forgot in the fresh produce. Huh? No, I don't eat bread. Now, if you a big boy, yeah, I eat eggs. I do eat eggs. Did y'all see that? Two of the saddest things ever is a white boy sagging with no ass, and a big boy sagging with too much ass. Yeah, this is a well-stocked store. I will say that. I feel very fortunate in that, and the fact that I can walk to it. It's only a couple of blocks from my house. Yeah, what the hell? And see, I live in this old mixed community where they culture vultures. They be biting our styles, even the negative ones. I'm like, ooh, when the sagging pants gonna die, y'all? When they gonna die? But I guess they wonder when that black liner around the lips gonna die too. Took a long time for that one to die. But the sagging pants, child, ain't nothing sadder. You see a white boy that ain't got no ass. Like what? What is really going on here? Yeah, I'm in the white folks store. They all the white folks store here because we the minority. But it's a whole bunch of mixed. It's probably more mixed people here than it is other ethnicities. That store would definitely have you everything you're looking for. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really have to go nowhere else unless it's something very specific that I'm getting. Like, for example, I cook with only grapeseed oil, okay? I know, right? Damn, that store's I like it. I like it. I don't be having to go nowhere else. I remember when they was first building it, I was geeked because it wasn't built yet. I've been here 7 years now, and I could see it being built. And that's what the landlord told me. He said, you know, they're about to build a county market. I was like, woo, yes, what you talking about? Sold. I want to live here. So that's all I need to make a big girl happy. A place where she could buy her food. So yeah, so for specific things like avocado, grapeseed oil, I'll go to Walmart. That's when I make a special trip. Walmart is not walking distance from me. I have to take a bus or a car. Yeah, girl, they got some crab salad over here now. I fell off for the meat over here, a little bit over here. They got a little food display. This crab salad is good, and I got some in my basket. So, let me show you. They got a little display. It's real bougie. It's a bougie store. This was, see.
That one's our spinach and crab.
Oh, now this one is spinach and crab, y'all. Crab salad. I bought the crab salad. It's good. This one is spinach and crab. I like that idea. We're gonna find out what this popping. See if it's popping. That's good too. That's good too. Y'all. No finish, but see, I like spinach. I'm sorry, y'all. I like spinach more than lettuce. I'd rather have spinach on my sandwiches and stuff than lettuce. That was good. Yeah, so they got a little display here for meat. Hold on. For seafood. Is it some type of occasion or something?
It's due to Lent, and we have seafood road shows every 3 months.
She said the seafood road show they have every 3 months. That's it.
Yes.
So
this one's Cajun.
they do this seafood thing for Lent. So that's interesting. You would stand there and eat all the samples.
It's hard not to.
Well, this is my second trip. That wasn't the plan, but this salmon looked good. I don't know how to cook salmon. I seen Lovely Love cooking salmon the other day. She had it looking so good. But I'm not a real big fish eater. But I love crab though. I love crab, so I got some of that dip. That dip is good. Speaking of which, that's what else I wanted to get. I want to get some chips. That's another thing. I'm choosy about my snacks. I used to eat all that stuff. Cheetos, Flamin' Hots. Well, I ain't never eat Flamin' Hots, but Cheetos, whatever kind of puffy novelty thing came on the scene. I don't mess with them either no more. Go around to each sample table and you have a nice free tasty lunch. I know they be doing that in Sam's Club. Yeah, I gotta get me some chips for the dip. Yeah, now that's the one downside, but I accept that downside. It is expensive, so you got to catch stuff when it's on sale, and also I hang out here a lot. I do. This is my third home. I call the Y my second home. This is my third one. Home away from home. I come here and hang out. They used to have a TV up there in that lounge area that I was showing y'all earlier. They used to have a TV in there, but child, these people, the homeless people, kept coming here and hanging out too long, so they took that TV out. But they're catering to the doctors and nurses, because there's 3 hospitals that surround this area. So that's the, all the medical staff, they catering to them so that, so they can come here and spend their money. Okay, now I got some crackers for snacks. Yeah, I've never been much of a bread eater, but I'm getting them crackers though for that chip. That dip was good. A TV man, where do I sign the lease? Yeah, they used to have a big screen TV up there in that lounge area. Boy, this camera mount is getting on my nerve, y'all. Sorry. It won't stay on here. I done dropped this camera twice. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I could live here. Cause right there, you could charge up. They got the charging things for your devices. And they used to have a TV there. You said, let me do your shopping. Sure you can. You welcome, honey. Because, woo, I be tired. Now, the last thing on my list, I'm trying to get up out of here.
I didn't go down that aisle.
I'm glad you called me. I'm going to try to do better. I want to do better with more consistency. Because I feel like that's what I did to my channel. I sabotaged it because I got a lot of followers who don't give a damn about what we're talking about today. And it's hurting me. It's hurting me because this is my last thing. I'm getting up out of here. Gotta get the pouty favors. So I got my little coolers. I'm gonna get a little something for the head. And then I'll come back on and we can have a little party, virtual party. That's what you need. That's what I need too. That's what I need too. So now I'm done. That's it for me, y'all. I'm finna go on and get up in the line. Kiki, yeah, it's alcohol. It's alcohol. It's alcohol. I'm kind of glad my grandbaby gone too, cause he don't need to be in my business. Yeah, it's alcohol, and I like the mango. I like the mango grapefruit one. So, yep, this it, y'all. I'm finna get up and go on in the line, cause I can't tie my basket up too high. I gotta walk back home. So, peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all.